and gentlemen. As Ojas rightly called out, it's a bright and sunny Bahrain morning. Good to be here. Good to be amongst friends. Good to be amongst people whom we've been working with over many, many years. I could see some faces here that haven't changed over the years, but they are actually people whom we've been having, good working relationship for, I guess, some of them more than 15, 20 years. So good to be here. This is the first event we're having in Bahrain. So maybe a quick introduction about the firm and the context would be, I think, appropriate. My name is Ram. As you know, I'm a senior partner with Cedar. I have the benefit and the privilege of actually having worked in this market, in this region for more than 20, 25 years now. Cedar, as many of you would know, is a management consulting firm. We have been responsible for driving transformation, both business transformation as well as technology transformation for many banks, both in the region and globally. We, at one point of time, were part of a firm called Renaissance, which was co-founded by the two creators of the Balanced Scorecard, David Norton and Bob Kaplan. The reference to the Balanced Scorecard in this context is somewhat interesting and somewhat important, I would think, right? For many years, when we used to actually drive the scorecard framework, the context always used to be where you actually look at the shareholders' perspective, driving the financial, implications. And you say, look, I drive the financial impact by delivering on customer expectations. And customers get to take my products and services if I deliver well on my processes. And who delivers processes? It's people enabled by technology. That's the four perspectives that a scorecard typically carries out, as you are familiar with. But what is interesting now is the technology element is actually more pervasive today than what we have seen it to be in the past. It's not just an enabler at the bottom of the pyramid. You see technology actually being embedded in the processes. You see technology being embedded in the customer perspective. We're talking about customer journeys and customer experience, which is predominantly driven by technology. And just the profile of people out here today is testimony to this. We don't, normally in these kind of platforms, you would find most technologists in the room, but today we actually have people here from corporate bank, from the retail bank, from the transaction banking function, from the audit function, besides, of course, a large number of people from the technology function. We have people from finance function. So this profile of audience gives you an example of the implication of what this session today is going to be. The takeaway for this, what we're calling as next-gen banking and technology. So this is not meant to be any one facet of banking. It talks about every aspect of it. Of course, we are going to hear a lot of AI and fintech and ML and cloud and every other terminology that we've been dealing with in the last decade. We'll hear more of them. But we will not be here to actually be boring everyone with just monologues. It's going to be a highly interactive, highly participative, a very healthy exchange of thoughts. We do have a number of panels, as you would see in the brochures that you would be having with you. These are people who actually, most of the speakers here, some of them joining from overseas. And we will be having a good, healthy exchange of thoughts. We do encourage you to actually be as participative. This is meant to actually be a knowledge sharing and exchange of thoughts platform. Cedar actually has been doing this along with IBS Intelligence. IBS Intelligence is the platform that Cedar owns, the Cedar Group owns. It's a UK-based, the only fintech, 100% pure play fintech research, publications and advisory firm headquartered in the UK. Cedar and IBSi together have a series of events that we've been running over the years. Some of them have been, have had some of you participated in the past. And we, as you can see in the brochure, these events are actually across the globe, around multiple cities throughout the year. I also like to thank our sponsors and partners today, Kia and Explio, as well as we have Tap and Benefit, who have actually been engaged with us in this journey. And I really wish everyone a wonderful day ahead. enjoy the session. Make sure that you actually have all your questions answered as much as possible we have some very interesting panelists here. And thank you again. Welcome again for a wonderful day ahead.